Welcome to day 8. Today marks day 8 since we started raising these chickens. Then we are here. So this is how our chicken are looking. Yeah, it seems like we are running out of feed as well as the water. We're just gonna move around and check if we have any mortality. And it seems like we don't have any mortality so far. So seems like we're gonna be having a really wonderful cycle. I've reduced the light, so now I'm using 3 infrared lights because they have grown a little bit. So, but today's weather, it's not really weathering, it's kind of cold. So now let's take out these drinkers of ours, and then we're gonna refill the feeders as well, since they are running low on feed. So let's firstly refill the feeders. And they haven't finished 1 bag of starter. That's why you always say that when you buy quality feed, it lasts longer than cheap feed, because the protein on the expensive feed or quality feed, it's more than the one on the less budget feed. So it's very important when you buy your feed to know these things, that when you buy cheap feed, you're gonna buy more packs. And then when you buy expensive feed, you're gonna buy less packs because it has too much proteins and nutrients that your chickens need. So they don't really need to eat too much for them to be full. So because the food has so many nutrients that the chickens need, therefore it lasts longer because they eat less but get food. I hope I make sense, guys. It's like when you eat pap and bread, it's not the same. You know, when you eat bread, you don't get food quicker, or you go hungry faster, so those kind of things. So I think our first bag is now empty. So we're just gonna see how long will these feeders last before we can refill them again. But I hope you're gonna refill on day 10, which is gonna be apparently Sunday. Yeah, it's gonna be Sunday, and then next week they're gonna eat another 1 bag of what's this feed that we're giving them? Another bag of our starter feed. So there are some cakes that have started to form. So if you want, you can start by breaking these cakes before they get too much. So you just want to try and break these cakes every day, because these cakes are the ones that actually start to make a bad smell inside our chicken house. Some people prefer to take them out. Some of us, we just try to break them. So normally this is the chicken poops that are gathering together, more especially where you put your drinkers. That's where you find, because it's the poop, is also the drops of water from them when they try to drink. So we're just gonna try to break these cakes before they get out of control. So when they're still young like this, you can just simply do it with your hands. But as you start to increase your space, you can start to use other tools. You will see along the way if you're gonna be with us on this series until the end. So it's very important to do such things. Let's go get some water, and we'll come back and finish breaking these cakes, and then we'll refill our drinkers. Okay, we are back with the water. If you guys can still remember that since from day 1, I never mixed my water with anything. I didn't give them stress pack, no any immune system boosters that I give to my chickens. So But it's just me trying to experiment things on my own. I'm not saying people should not go and do these things that sometimes I do, because they can come at a very high cost to you. You may find that your chicken needed this pack that they say you should give to them. So, but sometimes on my own, when I have image, that's when I try to experiment. So now I'm one guy who experiment things in this farming journey. Sometimes just decide not to buy these things and see what will happen. And ever since I've started doing that this year, nothing have happened to my chickens. So sometimes you just need to experiment things on your own and see what will really happen if you don't follow the book. But I'm not saying people should go and do that, please, because sometimes people do things and then they come back and say, but these things are not working, how we are losing money. It's my own experiment, but if you want to try it, feel free to try it at your own risk. I'm not saying something will happen to your chickens, but I'm just saying, if you try it and something happens, don't come to me and say that I've tried this and then it killed my chicken or whatever that could be the case. So one of the reasons why I actually stopped giving my chickens respect and stuff is because I had an issue last year where I faced such things, where I overdosed my stress pack and my chicken ended up dying. So this is something that you don't want. Take a really close look at our chickens and how they're behaving now. This is something that you don't want. So you don't want your chicks to run out of water, because such things will happen. Now they're fighting for the water. It seems like they've been thirsty for a very long time. So since I've been doing only 1 day visit to my chicken house, it means now from today you're gonna be coming to the chicken house twice a day to refill the water in the brooder, because now it seems like overnight they run out of water, and when we come in the morning the water is finished and they've been thirsty for a very long time, because now they're busy fighting for the water. So but today I'm not gonna take any lights out. It's kind of cold outside, so we're just gonna leave the 3 lights like this, because yesterday, remember, I took the 2 lights off and then later I came back and put 1 light in. So but now today we're just gonna leave them like this. We're not gonna be doing anything. So yeah, yesterday actually I came for the second visit to the chicken house. Just I didn't shoot the content, but it was on day 7. So today's day 8. We're gonna be doing house visit twice now a day, in the morning and in the evening. So thanks for being with us on this video. So but yeah, this is something that you don't want now, your chickens to be fighting over water. They should have water. Water is free, guys. They should have water. Even the government of South Africa says that everybody have the right to access to water in this world. Thanks guys for watching this video up to so far, and let's see each other later today. So guys, yeah, I'm back in the chicken house, second visit of the day. It's now late in the evening, and I'm gonna try and refill the drinkers. Only these 2 that I'm gonna refill now, because the water that I have is not enough for the whole feed. That's drinkers. I'm sorry, I don't have my mic with me. Please bear with me when it comes to the sound. I also don't have my tripod. Welcome to day 9 of our circle. I told you guys that I don't have a tripod anymore, so it's gonna be difficult these days to shoot content. But yeah, I'll try to get a tripod very soon. Since I bought a tripod, it broke down. I bought a ring light, it was too short. So everything that I'm trying to buy, it's not working. I don't know. Back at the chicken house, you can see by the way I'm wearing that it's cold outside. So we are back in the chicken house. Let's check on our chicken. So this is our chickens. Yesterday I came, unfortunately unfortunately I came late yesterday to actually see on how we can help these chickens out. Yeah, there's an air that's penetrating here. So seems like this feeder or drinker over here still have some water, but they can't really drink from it because they've messed it out. They've messed it up. Okay, so this is our chickens. Yeah, they look like they're feeling cold as well. So let's take this drinker over here and put this one. I just cleaned it a little bit. Yeah, they've run out of water, so let's quickly go get some water, come back and refill the water. I'm not gonna spend much time in this chicken house and opening my brooder like this because it's cold. You can see the trying feel warm, the trying gather around and feel warm. I think I'm gonna put back that other light because it's cold today. So let me go and get some water. Okay, so guys, we're just gonna take these drinkers out, refill them very quickly, and then we walk out of this brooder very fast. So seems like we're still sitting at 1 as our mortality. Yeah, I'm impressed with the mortality rate that we are having. Very soon I'm gonna have to take the drinkers and put the bigger ones, and we're gonna stop using the small ones that we have currently. So the small drinkers that we are using currently, very soon we're gonna have to stop using them. Our reason being, you can see now that there's a lot of wood shaving inside this drinker, so sometimes limits my chicken to be able to drink the water. So we're gonna put the bigger ones because these ones now they can easily climb on top of them. So we're gonna put the bigger ones and we're gonna put them with the legs so that they can go a little bit up, so that they do not put wood shaving inside my drinkers and the water remains clean. So today is the last day that I'm using this drinkers. So tomorrow we're gonna switch to the bigger ones. Maybe as well as our feeders can also switch and put the big feeders as well, because they have grown a little bit. So as the chicken grows, you increase the height of your drinkers as well as your feeders. So, and remember that the feeder and the drinker's height should be at the same level as the back of your chicken. But I'll be showing you when I do that, because now I can see that my chickens are bigger than the thing. So you know how I love doing things. Where there was a drinker, I put a feeder. Where there was a feeder, I put a drinker, just to make sure that my chicken house or my bedding remains fresh for a little bit longer. So you don't want your chicken bedding to get wet too much. So it's kind of cold today. I don't want to spend much time inside my chicken house. I'm not going to try and break these cakes. I will try to eat them tomorrow because I don't want to be opening my chicken brooder for a very long time, because I can see that they are feeling cold. So let's just try to avoid spending our most time inside the brooder and then walk out as quick as we can. I said to you that we're going to open the second bag of starter on day 10. So tomorrow is going to be day 10, and I think we're going to be opening the second bag of starter. So they're going to finish this starter very soon. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for continuing supporting this channel. We are going to close the side now. Yeah, our brooder is now closed. You can concentrate on heating up that place, not the rest of the house. That's the aim of having a plastic like this to separate the brooder from the rest of the second visit of the day at Makwala Agri, who are here to check on our chickens. So this is the second visit of the day. Let's go and see how our chicken are behaving. We are back in the chicken house, second visit of day 9. Ta-da-da. We're here to check on our chicken on the second visit, and looks like things are still well. Things are still okay with our chickens. Okay, they're running low on feed, and I'm thinking of switching the drinkers to the big ones. So I'm going to go and grab the big drinkers and the ones that come with the legs. I'm also gonna try and turn the bay a little bit, because I see that my bedding is kind of wet. So there are a lot of cakes that have been building up like this one. You see them? These are some of the things that we don't want. So we're gonna try and break our bedding so that we can break these kind of things. So let's take our drinkers out as well, and as well as our feeders. I normally do such things in the morning, but because I can see that I cannot wait until tomorrow, and this is the reason why I need to change my drinkers. Do you see that there's a lot of there's a lot of wood shaving here on my drinkers? So this thing is blocking the chicken's access to the water. So you're gonna have to switch from the small drinkers to the bigger ones, because with these small ones now, my chicken can put their feet on them, and then they disturb the access of water to the chickens. You see them? So yeah, these are some of the things that you guys have to notice and take a look at. So when coming to feed, we are still sorted on the 2 feeders, and then the other 2 feeders seems like they are running low on feed. Basically this means that we're gonna have to open another bag of starter tomorrow. Where's my boots? Okay, here's my working boots. Like I said, we're just gonna try. So this is the 2 that I normally use to break the cake. So if I don't want to get my hands dirty, this is what I use to actually break the cakes that I'm talking about. So this sometimes actually causes our chickens so sometimes when you turn your bedding, one of the things that will happen that we don't really like is that they will now start to sneeze because of the dust when you are turning the bedding. But you have to prevent ammonia. So there are some advantages and disadvantages of doing this. So the advantage is that your bedding gets to last, stays longer fresh, and then you also reduce the chances of your chicken being infected with ammonia. So those are some of the things that you should look at when you are turning the bedding, that your chicken bedding will last for longer, and then you are actually reducing the chances of ammonia building up in the chicken house quickly. But the disadvantage now is that your chicken may start to sneeze, and then sometimes that's when now people say that their chicken have flu and stuff, but it's not really flu. They're just sneezing because of the dust. It's common even in us human beings. You know that if you be at a place where it has a lot of dust, you'll start to sneeze, and then that actually can cause you some health issues. If your system is weak. So same thing applies to your chicken. It can cause some health issues to them, but to those that their immune system is weak. So we are done turning the bedding. Now let me go and grab the bigger feeders, sorry, the bigger drinkers. So I'm gonna put this ones back. I'm gonna put the feeders back now, and then remember what I said, every time when you put your feeders down, please check if the chickens are in the proper space. Yeah, so let me now go and grab the bigger drink. Okay, we are back now with the drinkers. So our drinkers have legs, so we don't use those drinkers that we used to put bricks under them just to lift them up, or use a rope to actually hang them. So the ones that we have, they have legs. So I'm gonna put this feeder here and put a drinker over here. So I'm just gonna try and make a space for the drinker, because I don't want it to be up, I want it to be down a little bit, but at the same level that my chicks can be able to drink, because some you'll find they're still a little bit young. So we're gonna put it on the floor and then cover with our wood shaving like this, because this one comes with the legs. So we're just gonna put it straight on the ground, and then we'll cover with the wood shaving on the side. So yeah, done. Second one, we're gonna bring it, maybe we should put it this side, the second one, because here and here they're gonna be two next to each other. So let's put the second one over here. Let me try to shift this feeder and then make a path for our drinker to actually so here we're gonna make space for our drinker to actually stay here. Okay, let's put this one. Oh, sorry. This is how I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna put the wood shaving back in. You don't want it to be too much longer, and then but you don't want it to be too short for our chicks to drink. So this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, and now we have enough. Sorry guys, I'm gonna leave. I can see that it's starting to feel cold because I've opened your brooder. So I'm leaving. I'm just finalizing with the issue of the water, and then I'm out of here, guys. Relax on. Yeah, so we are done. This is our big jumbo drinkers. These are 12-liter drinkers. They should last us up until tomorrow, and we'll come in the morning and see how they're doing. And this is our chicks. Wonderful. But I think I can still lift them up to put them in the standard way. I will put them straight on the wood shaving, not on the ground. But I don't know. They look good to me. They look okay. Because the other thing I don't want is for them to struggle to drink. Because remember, they don't really grow up. They don't really grow easily. So you find that some they are more bigger than the other ones, and some they're still smaller. So, but yeah, this is our chicks. And I'm really happy with the quality that I got from National Chicks this time. I remember I had a batch where I got chicks from National Chicks, and I was not really impressed with them. But this ones, I'm definitely really impressed. So yeah, let's see each other tomorrow. Let's close this thing right now and leave. Welcome to another day of Makwala Agri. Yeah, so today marks day 10 since we started raising our broilers. Today I'm gonna switch off the light. The weather is cool outside. Light off today, and then we're gonna have some ventilation happening, so just to actually make sure that we have fresh air inside our chicken house. Remember last night that I came here and we actually changed our drinkers. We opted for the bigger ones since they were finishing water very quickly. So it seems like this one over here, this drinker over here, it still have some water, but there's a lot of dirty stuff inside this drinker over here. So we're gonna take it out, clean it, and then we are gonna put it back. And then looking at our feeders, I told you that we're gonna open another bag of feed today. So we're just gonna open for some, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes for the ventilation to happen. And then looking at these feeders over here, they still have feed, but these two, they are almost out of feed. So those are some of the things that I just wanted you to take note of. But this drinker over here still have a lot of water. So I'll tell you why this one has a lot of water and this one doesn't have a lot of water. So if you look here, we have two infrared lights. So it means this place over here, there's always chicks that are crowding around because of the heat lamp, because they're looking for the heat. This one, it's outside the perimeter where there are heat lamps. So that's why you'll find that this two light, because they're here, these feeders over here will always be consumed a lot. That's why last night I've changed the ones that was here. It is one of the two over there that are out of feed now, but we've put in this one and it was almost full when you put it, but look where it is now. It's because of the infrared light. There's two infrared lights. Something that you should take note when you are placing on your feeders and drinkers. So yeah, they're starting to feel cold now because I've just opened the side and closed the thingy. I've opened the brooder and as well as switched off the light. So what I'm gonna be doing now, I'm just gonna open another bag, refill the feeders, and then we're gonna close here. But we're not gonna switch on the light, just for ventilation. No, we're gonna close here, and then we're gonna take out maybe two lights off, and then we leave one light in because today it's kind of warm. But I need the ventilation to happen, so, and I also don't want them to feel cold too much, because the thing is that you cannot regulate the temperature in a setup like this. So you're gonna have to actually compromise one to allow one to happen. So you're just gonna compromise heat to allow ventilation to happen. But because it's during the day and it's not really cold, the weather is cool outside today, we just gonna give it like an hour or 30 minutes before everything goes on. So we're just gonna try and open this feed now. So this is the starter that we have. I don't have, where is that thing that I normally use to open my... Okay, so now we are opening our starter, the second bag of starter. So it means now the cost is starting to add up. So we're gonna be adding this bag into our cost. If you guys still remember from the previous video how much money we have spent in the first 7 days, so now since we are opening this bag of startup, you wanna have to add that amount to the previous one. But at the end of this video, I will share with you how much money we have spent. But I think this week we only gonna add one bag, since there's not gonna be any more expenses that we're gonna... Okay, so let me show you. This is starter, and this is how starter feed is. And then over here I have a grower from my previous cycle, and this is how grower feed looks like. But there is a grower feed that it's like this as well. So if you don't wanna switch from starter, which is, they call it cramp feed, so if you don't wanna switch from cramp to pilot when coming to grower, you can easily... now they're feeling cold, guys. I'm gonna switch on the light, but as we switch on the light, let's also refill our feeders. Yes, sir. But I will need to take 1 or 2 lights off just to save electricity, and then in the evening we'll come back and put another light back. So today's weather, it's not really bad. One thing about raising chicken in winter and with the warm weather outside, and then you know that in winter it tends to be warm outside, but when you enter your houses you'll find that it's cold. So don't try to think that because outside is warm, maybe inside of your house is also warm, because you know that even in your houses where you stay is the same issue, where you'll find that your houses are kind of cold, but outside is warm. As long as there's no sun that it's coming inside the chicken house, that's what will happen. So I'm gonna have to switch from this small feeders maybe tomorrow to the bigger ones. So because I can see now that my chicken have started to jump on top of my feeders. Some they even eat from the top of the feeder. So it means that the height of them, it's now ready to switch to the bigger feeders. So with the water issue, we're just not gonna do anything now. I'll come back sometime during the day to sort it out. So but now let me leave this house open like this, so that there can be a little bit of ventilation happening to allow the flow of fresh air to come inside the chicken house. We try to avoid issues of ammonia here, guys. Let me grab one of my chicks and show you. Relax. So to show that your chickens are growing, they start to develop these white feathers here, and over time all these yellow ones will disappear, and then we'll start to have white feathers all over the cheek. So relax, man. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to show these people that you guys are growing. So that's it for now in day 10. I told you that we're gonna be opening our second bag on day 10. So we are now 4 days left until these chickens are 2 weeks old. I'm impressed with the growth, man. It looks nice. It's not bad, even though we know that the quality is not grade A, but I can tell you that the quality even on how they're growing is not bad. So let me take this light off. Let me take that one light off, and then you cannot touch this light with your own hands. They are really hot, guys. So you need a cloth just to remove this light, because hey, you will burn yourself. One day I was trying to remove it and then I almost burned myself. So I know. I'm talking from experience. So I'm always using a cloth like this to carry the light off. So we will put this light back sometime in the evening. But for now, let's leave this too. We're also trying to save on electricity because this lights really chow electricity. So but for now, let's just leave it like this. So yeah, you can see that since I've switched on the light, they started to spread out, because when the light were off, they were gathering together a lot. So that's all I have for you for now. See you later. Welcome back in the chicken house, checking on our chicken and how they are really doing. Yeah, it's all about doing our daily routine. This is what you do every day as a poultry farmer. So I'm just trying to share with you the light in terms of what you do on your daily routine. And I see that we are running out of water. The other drinker is actually totally out of water. So yesterday I forgot to come back to this house late and put the other light here. There was supposed to be another infrared light there. So yeah, I forgot to come and put it. So I'm gonna try quickly turn our bedding and to break these cakes that I always talk about. So these are the things that you don't want, and this is something that you should do every day in your chicken house. So this is what you don't want. It's either I take this out or I break it, but this one I'm gonna take it out because these are some of the things that actually causes problems in the chicken house. So things that build up ammonia and stuff are these things, what we call cakes. So we can break them or we can take them out. So I'm gonna take these ones out because I can see that there's a huge of them here, and breaking them, it's not gonna work. But take them out, it's the best solution that I'm gonna do. So sorry guys, here's another one. You see, this is huge thing that you don't want. So these are some of the cakes. Every time I'm saying there's cakes, that's what we refer to. I don't know what you guys want to call them, but that's what I prefer to call them. So the rest we can break, but those that are big than the other ones, we're just gonna try to take them out. I think we're gonna have to increase our space very soon, because one of the reasons why such things build up very quickly is because of the spacing in the chicken house. So you find that your space is too small, and then your chicks cannot actually move around, and you find that even your bedding takes time to dry off quickly because the chicks are all over the space, so there's not enough space for your chicks to move around, those kind of things. So we're gonna try and increase the space as well. But one of the things that you need to take note when increasing the space, it's being able to actually still provide the necessary being able to still be able to produce enough heat for them and those kind of things. So if you can, because this is actually our chicken waste, it's not necessarily wood shaving. A lot of these things on this cake are just our chicken waste, so it's very good that you take care of them like this. So if you can see, this one, like this one here, you can see you just have to scrap off the wood shaving and take the chicken waste out. You see, so our space is too small, and we can still manage to do these things because our space is still small, our chicks are still small as well. But yeah, let me continue doing this and we'll talk. So one thing is that you don't want your chicken together around the Let's go get some water and refill our drinkers. Okay, so since here we're not gonna put the infant lights anymore, I think we could put this drinker, or we can just leave it here and put the feeders. Yeah. Okay, so this was our day 11 routine. So far we are done with everything that we came to the house to do. We just turned the bedding, and we also refilled our water as well as our feeders. So there's something that I want to educate you about, is that the level of your chick, the back of your chick, I'm talking about the back of your chicken about here, it should be at the same level as here on your drinker. So yeah, this is our chicks. They are now going for 2 weeks, so they're gonna be 2 weeks in the next coming days. In the next few days they're gonna be 2 weeks old now. So once they reach 2 weeks, we're going to increase the space. or we're gonna do it earlier than that because of the way they are growing now. So you can see that now they are all over the space, so it means that the space is now limited for our chicks, so we have to increase them. So something that you need to take notice of our chicks is that as they start to grow, they start to develop the white feathers. So as much as those white feathers start to develop, they can now start to easily regulate heat for themselves. That's why you don't find them gathering too much. You don't find them feeling like they're feeling cold. So those are some of the things that you need to take notice of. So I'm gonna try switch off the light now and see how they're behaving. If they're behaving normal, and if they're behaving in a sense where they're not feeling really cold, we're just gonna leave our light like that, which is being switched off, and then we're gonna switch them on at night. So these are some of the practice that I just do on my own and share them with you. So now switch off the light has been switched off. And another thing, you see that now they are jumping on top of our feeders and start to eat from the top. So I have some things called I forgot what they named them, but there are some things that I normally put on top, the caps actually, the feeder cap, to close these feeders from the top so that chicks cannot jump and start to eat from the top, so they all eat at the ground. So but just something you need to notice, that now they've grown, so we also need to increase the feeders as well. So we're gonna have to switch from these small feeders to the bigger ones. So tomorrow or later today I'm gonna have to switch, because now I can see that even the feeders, the level of their chicks back must be in the same level as your feeders or drinkers. Thanks for watching this video up to so far. Let's see you later or tomorrow. Another day, another dollar. We are on the 12th day. I'm proud of myself that I'm shooting content every day these days. I'm proud, but it's because I haven't been doing a lot of things. So it's day 12 and back in the chicken house. Let's check on our chickens. Yeah, man, they're running out of water, they're running out of feed. Let's take everything out. I'm proud of myself, guys, these days, that I'm able to do this. But in the next coming days, I won't be around, so you're gonna have to forgive me. You're gonna have to forgive me. So today I'm gonna put the big jumbo feeder, because I'm going somewhere and I don't know what time I'm gonna be back. So just to be safe, and as well as just to know that my chicken are right with feed and water, I'll just have to switch to the bigger things, because I'm about to start being on the road a lot of times again. You know what we do every day. This should be your everyday work, guys. You must turn your bedding every day, because this is how you keep your chicken house clean and fresh. So you must get used to doing this every single day. Really impressed with the growth. I love how the chickens are growing. Please, guys, let's try to normalize doing this every day. I don't want to get inside the brooder, guys. Please shift. You'll come back. I know you love corners, but I just wanna, make sure that things are well for you guys. Okay, it's time to go on the other side. Something you must avoid is your chicken gathering around like this. So you have to avoid stampede by all times, because this is something that kills your chicken in most of the time. Stampede. I didn't know that I'm still good with growing chickens, guys, because I haven't done a good job in a very long time, because I'm always away. I haven't sat down and given myself time to do this the way I'm doing it again, where I do not disturbed by anything, where I'm not selling. Right now I'm not selling any chickens, guys. I'm on a break. So So yeah, this is my comeback. Rebuilding, restructuring. Yeah, done with turning the belly. Now let's go get some water and the big drinker. Feeder. With our feeder, we're gonna be using this one. It also comes with the legs, but this is not the biggest one. This is the medium size one that I have. So with this one, I'm using it because of the space is limited over there. So I have two of these, but the other one is dirty. I forgot to clean it, so I'm not gonna be using them. I'm gonna use this one alone and put this once again. So I'm gonna put maybe 3 of this and 1 of this. They should last for a very long time. This one, if I had enough of these ones, I was gonna be putting 2 of them, but the other one is dirty. So yeah, this is what I have. This is, you can get this thing, guys. They're very cheap at Poultry. So this is how it stays. And we should put it at the middle, next to this one. Yeah, but let's just put it next to this feeder drinker over here. Let's put it here. Yeah. So having the right equipment in your poultry, it helps a lot, guys. Having the right tools, it helps a lot. So this is our drinker and our feeder. Both of them come with legs. They're very nice. If you want them, you can DM me. I can organize a few for you. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish up putting the other feeder and drinker as well. So this is all I have for you today. I'm about to go and buy wood shaving. Maybe I'll vlog when I go there and upload it too. Dango. Surely you haven't seen my face in a very long time, guys. So welcome to day 13 of our cycle. I'm now inside my chicken house. So today's gonna be difficult for me to shoot content because CPT was here yesterday and he took my tripod. So he left with my tripod. So I'm not able to shoot content now. I have to hold phone with my hands because I don't have any tripod anymore. So both my tripods are gone. The other one is broken. The other one CPT took it. And then I forgot to take the ring light as well. So now I'm gonna have to use my hand. But anyway, nothing stops us from shooting content. You know, at Makwal Agri, it's all about giving you good quality content and relevant information. So guys, yeah, I just took out my drinkers now because they're out of water, and then this is the feeders that I'm taking out. So I'm just gonna put the feed inside this big one. So I've realized something yesterday after I came back from buying wood shaving. So because I couldn't offload the wood shaving from the 1400 because I was tired, so I had to pack the 1400 in the garage in case if there's a rain, because it was loading out the wood shaving. While I was packing it inside the other garage, I realized that I have these feeders actually still brand new. I never used them. That's why I forgot that I have them. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them. So I totally forgot about them. So they're in the garage because I don't normally pack my cars in that garage. Yesterday I was like, let me pack the 1400 in that garage, and I found these feeders. So I'm gonna take them today and use them. So I'm gonna take one and use it. So now we're gonna have 2 of these feeders and then 2 of these feeders as our equipment now inside the chicken house. So tomorrow we're gonna increase the space in here, just to put it somewhere around here. Yeah, but we'll do it tomorrow. So today, what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna quickly go and grab that feeder that I'm talking about and refill my drinker. So it's gonna be difficult for me to shoot content because I don't have the tripod. Like I said, when your chick grows, you increase the size or increase the level of your feeders. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. The back of your chick, which is the back here, should be at the same level as this one here. I'm not sure if I'm making sense. The back of your cheek should be at the same level as. Yeah, that's the tip that I'm giving you today. Dango! So this is the wood shavings that I went to buy yesterday. Yeah, there's a lot. I think about 20 bags that I have inside this bag now. So I paid like 200 to get these bags. which if I went to the store to buy a bag, I was gonna pay like 60 rand or 50 rand. So 200 was gonna at least get me 3 or 4 bags of wood shaving. But because I buy things from the suppliers, that's how I get to get away. So okay, there are 2. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. 2 of these still brand new, and I have 2 of those as well, still new. Yeah, if there's anyone who's looking for equipment, guys, I have this one, so you can come and grab it for yourself. But I'm taking one from here. So yeah, if you're watching this video up to here and you hear this, you can give me a call. Maybe you can pay for a courier. I'll give you this feeder for free, but only if you are farming. I'm not giving people who are not farming, because some people will tell you they want things and then they don't even use them. So I'm giving away this. I said it's gonna be difficult for me to actually assemble these things, because this guy took my tripod. So I'm just wanting to show you how you assemble them. But now it's not gonna be easy for me to show you guys, since I don't have my tripod with me. So yeah, then you screw this one here. See. Oh, you put the legs first. Let me just pause, I'll show you when I'm done. So this is how the equipment is. So here's some legs as well. So yeah, we are done. Let's go refill it with feed and you're out of here. Okay, so let's put this one back in the plastic. These things, they do not expire, guys. We are done for the day. This is all we have done. So this is all our drinkers and feeders now. So yeah, this is all I have for you guys for now. Let me tap out, say goodbye. Hey, the mortality rate is low, so I've been making sure that this cycle I don't want problems, guys. Yeah, so I hope to keep it that way for a very long time, because yeah, we really need to win. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna close this kitchen and let them rest a little bit. So guys, we are now done with what we came in the chicken house to do today. So we have put in this brand new equipment. So from Portec, thanks for Portec for actually sponsoring us. So I didn't buy this equipment, I got it for free, guys. So Portec said, Makwala, we love your work. We love the fact that you're sharing this information with people for free. Let's give you something for free as well. So all this equipment that you see myself using, I didn't buy them. So these drinkers, with everything that comes with the lake in this house, I didn't buy it. So I got it for free from Poultry. So and I always love to appreciate them for the support that they gave me. So guys, this is all I had for you for today, and I can see that my chickens are now feeling cold because I've opened the door, as well as this brooding kitchen now, and they're starting to gather around, which is something that I don't want. I don't want them to feel cold. I want to close and get out of here. Thank you. Yo guys, today's cold again. Yeah, it's really cold again. Welcome to day 14. Today our chicks are turning 2 weeks. So come with me in the chicken house and see what's going on. One thing that I'm not sure with is the state of our chickens. Yesterday, 2 things happened. Electricity went off in the night and it started getting cold. Another thing, okay, you see, I have to close this thing here. Another thing is that I saw a rat in here, a big rat in here. I don't know how that rat got in. Probably the door was open and it sneaked itself in, because that rat is so big. Because my house is proper and it's any pest free. So we're gonna look for that rat today. Surely we'll find it, because there's not enough spaces for it to hide in here. But what I'm scared of is that it may have attacked my chicks. So I haven't checked my chicks now. So we're gonna go and check my chicks and how they're doing with this cold weather. Okay, this is how our chickens are, and we're gonna have to increase the space now. They have grown, so they are now 2 weeks, and yeah, they look good, man. Look at this. Yeah, they look good. 2 weeks old broiler chickens, but I don't see any mortality in here or anything that looks like it has been attacked. But hey, there's a problem here. Let's check something. My chicken has gathered around here, so we're gonna try to scare them so that they can move. Okay, seems like there's nothing, but yeah, this is my chick. So today there are things that we're gonna do. We're gonna get to work, so we're gonna increase the space for the first time since we started raising these chickens. We are going to increase our brooder. Yeah, but I'm concerned about the red that I saw in here, guys. I'm really concerned about it. I hope I'll find it today. So yeah, but I'm feeling cold as well. Yo, it's cold in here. It's cold today, guys. Today's weather is not weathery. Let's just tint our boots. Maybe the rats have jumped inside the boots. So yeah, we put the wood shaving first. So let me show you what I did the other day. So this is the wood shaving that I was left with in the bags. So I had like 4 bags that were here, but because I needed those bags, I had to offload the wood shaving from the bags and put it here so that I can go and buy more wood shaving. So now I'm lazy to take this and use it there, because now I'm gonna have to use I'm gonna have to put it back in the bags to take it there, or I can use Fortune to take it to there. So I will just take the wood shaving that I bought, the one that I showed you the other day, the one that I bought, and then put that wood shaving there. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm making sense. Whatever that I'll be doing now, you should start adding the money into it. So as now I'm going to use more packs, it means it's more money that will be added into the cost of production. How did these guys lose these packs? I'm just gonna have to tear them apart because I can't see how it was actually used. So yeah, as we increase the space now, it means we're adding new wood shaving. Adding new wood shaving, it means we are adding more money into the cost of production. So one thing that I hate about adding wood shaving and stuff is the dust that comes from the wood shaving, man. So to start making my chickens to sneeze. So that's why now I decided to put the wood shaving first before I actually open the thing. Before I can increase the space, that's why I'm putting the wood shaving first, so that at least they don't really get affected by the dust that badly. So by the time I increase the space, the dust will have been reduced a little bit. So this is what we have. Now we're gonna just try take this board and put it here. I'm coughing because of the dust that comes from this wood shaving. So imagine my cheeks now, how would they be? So since we are done doing this now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to take the equipment now, drinkers and feeders out. And then we are going to turn this old bedding now so that it remains fresh. So by doing this, you are allowing air to actually dry it off quickly. When you're doing this, guys, just try to be quick as possible, because you can see now that my chicken have gathered at one corner, which is causes stampede, something that I don't really want, because this leads to mortality. So this kind of stampede leads to mortality, which is something that we don't really want. So let's just try to turn the bearings here. Someone was saying in the previous video that with the experience I have, I must now do thousands. Guys, I can do any number that I want. The problem is the market. Something that you should know. You don't just overload your chicken houses with chickens and then you find that there's no market. I remember at some point when I was starting up, after 2-3 cycles, I was like, I'm ready. I'm putting 500. It showed me flames because I didn't have the market to sell at 500. I tried all my levels best to push it, but I still couldn't sell it the way I should have sold it. So I didn't make enough profit out of that 500. Whereby when I was selling it, you see now they're gathering again. So this is something I don't want, guys. Try to avoid your chickens gathered like this, because one will be sitting on top of another. It's a stampede, so they normally kill each other instead like this. So guys, as I was saying, that you don't just increase your numbers because you are now maybe good, the experience is perfect. You'll find that you're increasing the numbers but you don't have the market, so you end up losing more money actually. And even if you sell, sometimes you end up not making enough money. So it took me like 2 months to sell the 500, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do things slow and I will know when to put more chickens, when to put less chickens. So I know all these tricks, guys. I'm good, so don't worry with me not doing thousands and thousands and thousands, because I don't have the market for that thousands. So now let's refill our feed. Wait, remember I told you guys that these chickens will eat 2 packs. So this is the last starter feed that we have. I told you guys that these things will eat 2 packs of starter in just 2 weeks. And I said that the other one, the first pack, they will take 10 days, and this one they will take maybe 4 days to finish it off. So yeah, they did exactly that. Day 14 today, and our pack of starter is finished. Empty. But don't worry, I want to share something with you first. So this is the last feed that they're going to be eating as starter. This is what's left as starter. So now there's something that I'm going to do. In the previous cycle I had a bag of grower which the previous cycle didn't finish. So we don't throw it away. It's feed. It's very expensive and it's very helpful. So now we're gonna top up this feeders with this grower from our previous cycle. Reason being is that we want them to actually adjust quickly. So if you want your chicken to adjust quickly in terms of moving from creme feed, which is this one, to pellet, so this is how pellet feed is. So there's a difference between the 2 feeds. So this is how your starter will look like. It's very soft. And then this one, it's a grower, it's a pellet. You see how it is. So for me, in order to allow my chicken to adjust very quickly, I normally top up the grower on top of the starter that maybe it's left. So now I'm just gonna top up this feed inside of this one. So that as they start to eat as they start to finish eating the starter, they can also adjust very quickly to the pilot. I talked about stand peak, and then I'm seeing one of my chick having some blood. So this is something that I'm saying that you should try to avoid by all means. So you see this one, it has some red blood. I don't know whether it comes from it or it comes from somewhere, but you see what I'm talking about. So this is how I'm saying at least try to avoid stampede all the time and try to make things quick all the time. So yeah, let's top up. Putting the feeders back beside the brooder now, and then we go get some water. You're gonna put a drinker here and then a drinker there. Let's go get some water. So this is all we had to do today on day 14. So officially now my chicks are 2 weeks old. 2 weeks old. We're gonna put the plastic back on. This comes the end of our video. Yeah, and this is how we have closed the brooder now. So I'm thinking of putting some more nails here so that we can hang the plastic nicely, because now I've used my own tricks to hang it nicely. So this is just to keep the place warm, the brooder warm, as much as we can, because it's kind of cold today. Even though I'm not wearing any jersey, but yeah, it's cold because I'm working in here. That's why maybe you won't feel that, you won't see that it's cold. So I'm gonna wait for my friends to come, and then we'll look for that red that I told you about, guys. But for now, I'm signing out. Thanks for watching this video up to this far. I hope you enjoy watching it as I enjoyed making it for you.